Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans. So it really looks like Poppy now is being framed. So let's get into it. You know, we had this idea, we thought maybe whoever the real culprits are, they might try to frame Sheila as a way of getting Sheila out of the picture. But now it looks like Poppy could be the one that's being framed. Now, this is not to rule Poppy out. She still has a lot of motive, maybe more motive than any of the other suspects. But the show has been kind of telling us that Poppy isn't the culprit, that she's basically saying, I didn't do this, that she had nothing to do with the backpack being in the apartment or with what happened with Tom and Hollis. But now from the previews for next week, it looks like this is going to take a shocking twist when Baker arrives, of course, with Katie, and we saw Katie call Chief Baker and tell him that she might have some evidence. In the previews, we see Baker show up with Katie, and there's another officer there with Tom's backpack, and Baker says, I didn't come with a theory, I have evidence, okay? And we see there's a bag, and it looks like there's an object that belongs to Poppy in that bag. Now, what is that? Is that a piece of jewelry? Or could that be a container, maybe, that's holding the same lethal substance that is responsible for Tom and Hollis, okay, and what happened to them? So we'll have to see exactly what that object is, but it looks like whoever is doing this to Poppy is directly putting that in the backpack, put it in Poppy's apartment to frame her, okay? And of course, I'm just, speculating here. I don't know this for sure, but it does look like the show is going in a direction now where someone out there is framing Poppy. That's not to say that Poppy is completely innocent. There's a lot of puzzle pieces here that we still don't really fully understand or know. Lee could be involved in this. But Jack, Jack said that there isn't anything that he wouldn't do for Poppy, so I don't think he would be framing her. Lee could be framing Poppy because we know how Lee feels about Poppy, or at least felt about Poppy. So there's still a lot of mystery to this. There's the Justin angle too. Why is he looking suspicious at times? Of course, we haven't seen Justin back. Maybe he's just a red herring that they put in to make us think that maybe Justin's involved, but maybe Justin's not. This could be something where Lee's doing it, or it could be someone we haven't seen yet. That's another possibility too. We have to keep in mind that maybe whoever's doing this is a character that we haven't seen on the show yet. That's one possibility too. But Poppy does seem to have the most motive, but there was that look that Poppy had when Katie was talking to Bill, telling Bill that Poppy could be dangerous. And Poppy is kind of squinted her eyes a little bit. Now that could mean nothing. Okay, there's all kinds of characters that have given us strange facial expressions, making us think that maybe it's them. Okay, but it's really hard to tell. But here's the thing for me: whoever did this to Tom and Hollis, there's no coming back from this, right? Whoever that character is, that's a character that there's no redemption there for that character. So it's got to be someone that's totally expendable, that they're not going to redeem, that's probably going to be taken away, right, in handcuffs once this mystery is over. I'm just wondering about, would they do this to Poppy? Would they pin this on Poppy? It doesn't seem like it's Poppy at this point, but you can't rule anybody out, really, and Poppy has the most motive. And Katie definitely thinks it's Poppy, But I keep going back to Lee for some reason. I think she has something to do with this. She probably knows something, and probably keeping secrets for somebody, but we'll have to see. But Baker's going to find evidence that could have been planted there by someone trying to frame Poppy. So what do you think? Do you think Poppy's being framed? Do you think Poppy is the one responsible for what happened to Tom and Hollis? We'll have to see, but it doesn't look like there's going to be Katie, running into the building while it's being destroyed or anything like that. I thought maybe that there would be a scene like that where she's going to get the backpack and, the building comes down or something like that, but it doesn't look like we're going to have that type of scenario, which is good for Katie because we don't want her to get hurt or anything, so that's good. But this is definitely moving. Now it looks like Poppy's going to be arrested now too, so it looks like we're going to have some jail scenes, so that'll be interesting next week. And maybe Luna will try to find evidence that exonerates her mom, you know, because Luna probably deep down doesn't believe that her mom did this too. Poppy certainly is a secret keeper. It's hard to trust her, and she looks suspicious at times, but she's probably not the culprit. It's probably somebody else who's framing her now. The question is who? And once we find that out, then we'll know who's behind all of this. So it's going to be a lot of fun to find out who that is. But this summer mystery is definitely heating up, so stay tuned as we learn more. We'll have more updates coming, so keep it right here. And hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.